Hello, here's Vanessa from the Gingerbread Cottage. Today we're on for another exciting recipe and I will present it to you in just a moment. We just harvested some of our rose Rescht. It's an ancient Iranian rose. It came to Belgium and then it came to United States. It's a very fragrant rose. I call it a culinary rose and grow it for teas, but also for rose petal jam and jelly. So today we are going to make some rose petal jam with these beautiful fragrant rose petals. So we're getting some water out of our water container here in the fridge, and it is full with crystals. And we use distilled water and then a pinch of Himalaya sea salt. It's fantastic. So here we have our prepared glasses. They're sterilized and upside down to drip. Here I have a quarter cup of lemon juice, which we always also need. And we also have here 4 cups of sugar measured out. And here are our lids waiting to boil and to sterilize. So we are putting the rose petals into the water. All the beautiful rose petals. Yeah, just go like this. Very sticky. And now we are going to bring it up to a boil. So now we are pouring the rose petals into a blender because we want to have a smooth jam. If you don't do that, then the petals are kind of floating on the top. Very well done. So we put this back into the pot and turn the heat on. And we also open the rose water. This is very nice rose water. It comes from Lebanon. The best rose water comes from Persia or Iran and Lebanon. So we just pour about a half a cup in. Yeah, for the flavor. Very nice, very nice. And now we'll bring it to a boil together with the sugar. Put the sugar in too. Fantastic. And we also need the lemon juice. Put in about a quarter cup of lemon juice here. Yeah, goes in too. Amazing. Now, these here are herbs. Roses are herbs, and so are lavender, and so are lemon verbena, and all the rosemary. And did you see the change in color as soon as you put the lemon juice in, right? The acidity from the lemon brings out the color in the roses. And the herbs, they have no acidity and they have no pectin. So you have to add the pectin and you have to add the acid to any herb. And the standard recipe is about 3 cups of water, and that is going to with the herb or herb infusion, and that is being boiled down to 2 cups, and then you use 4 cups of sugar and 1 pouch of liquid pectin, and that makes your herbal jelly. You can use that recipe for any herbal jelly. Now you know. So here we have the jam or the rose petals boiling up, and you boil them up until you can't stir them down anymore. So you really boil them up. Okay, and we boil them for about a minute, and then we'll do the rest. So this is done now. It's really nice and thick. And now we are going to put a pouch of liquid And don't ask me why, but only the liquid works with these fine jellies. Oops. Yeah, very, very nice. And now we have to stir it off and on for about 5 minutes. And they tell you on the package to turn the heat off, but I don't do that. It needs to go a little longer. We just want to make sure it gels. So we're going to do a gel test, and we just take a little bit and put it in a dish. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll set it in the fridge and see if it gels. So we did a gel test, and it hardly moves when you tilt it. So that means it's gelling. So here's this beautiful jam, beautiful color. And we're going to fill it into the jars now. We have a special funnel, of course, so we don't muck it up too much. So now we're filling it in. Wonderful jam. This is exquisite. Tiny little bit more. Yeah. That's good enough, yeah. And then we'll kind of lift it carefully and put it in the next one. This is amazing. Amazing. So now we are almost done filling it all up, and we'll come over here, and this one looks fine. If it doesn't look fine, you have to wipe the top. We put the lid on, and we put the ring on. And that's what we do with all of them. So here are our jars, all nice and closed. And you don't close them completely, you just until they take a grip. That's how you close them. So you leave them a little space for the hot air to evaporate and then to suck the lid down. When you're done, you put a towel on top because you want it to cool down slowly. And we'll put this on top too, and we'll leave it until tomorrow morning. And where was my rose petal jam? And when you're all done, it looks like this. And I made a label for it. Rose petal jam is all the ingredients. And there you are. Have fun. We'll see you next time.